Hello, welcome to the call. My name is Sean Chenard. I am the CEO of Masterminds Trading. I'm very excited to have you here with me. If you are on today's call, you are in the right place at the right time. I'm super fired up to bring you this information and share with you a skill set that has completely transformed my life. Every area of my life has literally improved because of the skill of trading. And what I would like to do is present to you my main reasons for starting to trade and how you can start to trade profitably as well. So again, my name is Sean Chenard. I'm going to be your instructor for today's webinar. Thank you so much for jumping on, checking this out. I'm sure the person that brought you here sees a lot of potential in you and notices that you are someone that would be a high caliber individual, someone that be, a huge asset to our team. Okay. And I want you to think about in your life where you're at right now. Are you struggling financially? Maybe your relationships are strained. Maybe, you're just having a tough time all around, and I've been there. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story today, but right now I want to talk about you. And I want to talk about what you're going through. And maybe it's time to look for a different option. Because I know for me, there were many times in my life where I needed to find a better option. And I believe today, I'm going to present you with the ultimate vehicle to inspire change into your life. Like I know that it has for me and so many other people. And we're going to show you a lot of results and testimonies and all that great stuff too. But for now, I want you to think about you. What position are you in? Are you ready and are you motivated to take things to the next level? And let me just put this out there. I talk to hundreds and hundreds of people every single week. You can imagine all of the excuses that I hear. People tell me, Sean, I don't have the money. Sean, I don't have the time. Sean, I got to go to a meeting. Sean, I got to go to the vet. Sean, I got a wedding this weekend. All the excuses, it gets pretty crazy and it gets annoying too. But here's the deal. By the end of this call, my goal for you is just to tell me, hey, Sean, I'm ready to go. I'm fired up. I'm motivated. I'm ready to go today, right now. Or you're just like, hey, Sean, I appreciate the information, but I don't think this is going to be a good fit for me. Is that fair? All right, great. Sounds good. Because I'm a straightforward guy. And what you're going to learn through my mentorship is I'm very straightforward about the information and I'm big on accountability. So I'm not really looking for people that come in, they're tire kickers, they're making excuses. I'm looking for people that want to take action right away. Like I said, we got hundreds of people coming in. We're really looking for people that want to go right away, today, get started, make change, and learn this skill. All right? So with that being said, I want to get right into who I am first. Let me explain and tell you who I am a little bit, okay? Like I said, my name is Sean Chenard. I am the CEO of Masterminds Trading. And let me tell you a little bit about my trading journey because it's kind of an interesting story. I've been through the ringer. I've been through a lot, and I don't want to bore you with my story, but I think it's important that you understand some fundamental parts of it, okay? I learned how to trade over 3 years ago, okay? I've been trading for about 3.5 years, and I started out in the stock market. I started out with cryptocurrency, and, I started to trade those, and I got really excited, particularly about crypto. And at the time, it was, pretty low in value. Everybody was excited about it. It just came on the scene and everybody was starting to hear about Bitcoin. So I decided, hey, I'm going to throw some money into this thing. I'm going to learn what it's all about. And I started to really study and dive deep into crypto. And one thing that I did right away was I wanted to learn how to trade because what I noticed, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, whenever you trade stocks or crypto on a traditional exchange, when you buy, let's say you buy some crypto, you buy a percentage or a Satoshi value of Bitcoin. When you do that, you actually own part of the crypto. You own part of the Bitcoin, right? So what happens when Bitcoin goes up? You make money, right? But what happens when it goes down? You lose money. And that was one thing about crypto that I really didn't like. See, last year it was amazing. Everybody was making money because it was in a bull trend. When Bitcoin went from 1,000 all the way up to 20K, there were so many millionaires made. It was incredible. But then after that, people were losing 50, 60, 70, even 80, 90, and 100% of their portfolios. Whatever money they put in, think about this. Whatever money they put in before it went up, they watched it go up in value 2x, 5x, 10 times their money, and they watched it all get washed away. That was something I didn't like. I didn't like the volatility, and I didn't like the fact that I had to own it. And that when I owned it, if it went up, that was the only way that I could make money, okay? So with that being said, I knew right away I wanted to learn how to trade. So the first thing I decided to do was get some training. I bought a training system for $2,500. I focused on the training, I studied the videos, and once I did that, it opened my eyes to a lot of different strategies. I had a little bit of a community there, and I started to learn the fundamentals, how to read charts, what makes up a coin metrics, all that sort of thing. And initially, I deposited $2,800 into my trading account. I went through that in about a month. And in 1 month, the money was gone. You can imagine how I felt after blowing $2,800. Not to mention, I just spent the $2,500 on the education, right? So when I did that, I was hit really hard. I was feeling depressed. I started to think, I don't really know if this is going to be right for me. Maybe I'm not cut out to trade. But ultimately, I thought, okay, Sean, you're not a quitter. You're determined. Let's do this. I deposited another $1,800. Within 1 week, I lost it all. I lost everything. So at this point, I put in $2,500 to learn how to trade, another $2,800 to trade with, and then another $1,800 on top of that, right around $6,000 or more that I lost within a month and a week. So it was a very difficult time, but it opened my eyes to something even bigger. What I realized was I needed help. I needed someone that was going to work with me one-on-one. So luckily, I had a pretty big network at the time. I've been in business total for over 8 years. Even before I graduated high school, I knew that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And over the course of time, I had met many different connections and built relationships. And luckily, one relationship I built was with a gentleman in England. He had been earning 7 figures a year trading. And I approached him. I said, hey, brother, listen, I really need your help. I need to learn how to trade. I've lost so much money. I'll pay you to help me. Just help me out. And he said, Sean, don't even worry about it. You don't have to pay me a dime. I have a Facebook group. I'd love you to help me out with it. And in exchange, I'll teach you how to trade. I'll mentor you. Pretty good deal, huh? I mean, he was willing to mentor me as long as I, made a little contribution. So I thought, great, this is awesome. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. And I started to learn from him. Now, the reason why I tell that story is because from that moment forward, from the day I got a mentor was when I became profitable. Consistently, day in and day out, I was profitable for the long term. Okay? That's very, very important. And that's ultimately what I want to talk to you about today. Regardless of your background, I want you to think about this right now. If you've been trading for a few months, maybe a few weeks, maybe even a few years, maybe you haven't even traded at all. Maybe you don't know anything about trading. That's okay. That's okay. Because I realize the key to it all is one-on-one mentorship. And that's going to be a big aspect of what we talk about tonight. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of it. Listen, guys, I've worked with tons of people, okay? I've worked with over 1,500 people in over 20 countries. We've flipped multiple 6-figure accounts. I've worked with 6-figure traders, 7-figure traders, even mentored under an 8-figure trader, okay? So our community is strong. We have great leadership with what we do because we've been trained from people that are getting the results we want. So for you right now, I want you to think about your life and the people that you're around. There's a saying that my mentors used to say, he said, Sean, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. I want you to think about the people that you're around right now. Are they promoting broken thinking? They're broke financially, relationally, spiritually, or are they building you up? Do they see your vision? Right? They're making you a better version of yourself. If they don't brighten your life, they're a liability, right? Our goal is to help you shift that paradigm Because chances are your whole life you've been told, go to school, get a good job, be average. And what I'm about to tell you today is the exact opposite. What I'm going to share with you today is the ultimate wealth building vehicle. Anyone that is a professional investor, even the likes of Warren Buffett, will tell you the optimal way to build wealth is by investing and making your money do the work for you. They say if you're not making money in your sleep, you'll never get rich. It'll never happen. So for those of you that are willing to invest in yourself right away, develop a skill set and learn, this can be possible for you. This can happen. Now I'll put a disclaimer out there. Results are not guaranteed. Results aren't even typical. Most people that come in and trade lose all of their money. Most people. But my hope is that you're not typical. My hope for you is that you're willing to be a humble student. You're willing to come in and really do what it takes to learn this skill set. And if that's you, if you're someone who's highly motivated, you're willing to invest in yourself and you're willing to go all in and really focus, then this is the right video for you. All right, so let's get into the information. Let's get into how we make this possible. First, I want to talk to you about the two key reasons why I love margin trading, okay? Exactly how we trade and what we do. Reason number one, we're able to ride the waves of the market, okay? We're able to ride the waves of the market. What do I mean by that? Well, I mentioned earlier with crypto, when you come into crypto or stocks, it has to appreciate in order for you to make money. But if it goes down and it crashes, you're going to lose everything, right? Well, with what we do on our platform, we're able to buy or sell the market and make money, which means even if the market is at an all-time high and we know that it's going to crash, I can short the market and make just as much money when it goes down as when it's going up, which is very, very powerful. With that being said, you're able to profit in the market regardless of what it does. The market could go up, it could go down, or it could go sideways. And we can show you exactly how to capitalize on those moves in the market. So again, reason number one is that we're able to buy and sell the market, okay? Reason number two, which is extremely powerful, okay? This element right here is a game changer. This is literally the most powerful tool I believe personally anyone could ever access. It's called leverage, okay? Leverage. Have you heard of leverage before? This is how it works. When you start trading, you're going to get plugged into what's called a broker, okay? A broker, think of a broker as like a bank, okay? The bank gives you your credit card, right? The broker essentially gives you your credit card to trade, which means they give you the ability to access the market. But this is very cool. When you come in to trade, your broker offers you what's called leverage, okay? Now, for example, the broker that I use offers 1 to 1,000 leverage. What does that mean? That means for every single dollar that you deposit in your trading account, you're able to leverage up to 1,000 times that. Which means if you bring $1,000 to the table to trade with, you can trade with up to $1 million in the market. That's extremely powerful. I mean, think about it. What would you rather have? 5% of 1,000 or 5% of 1,000,000, right? So it's kind of a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer that you want to be able to leverage more to trade with. That's why the common misconceptions, number one, does trading take a lot of money? No. And misconception number two, oh, it takes a lot of time. It really doesn't. It's pretty simple. You can come in with a $100 account and make continuous profits day in and day out. You don't need thousands of dollars, okay? And in terms of time, if you do have a job, this is something you can do on the side. You can set your trades and go about your day. You don't have to constantly be in the charts. That's the reason why I did this. The reason why I started to trade was I wanted time freedom. I wanted time freedom. You know, I had already made money. It wasn't all about the financial freedom thing. And there's a lot of different companies and different gurus out there that'll tell you it's all about financial freedom. But think about it. Is it really? Or is it about your time? Being able to do what you want when you want at a moment's notice. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to travel to Cabo San Lucas if I wanted to, right? Or travel to Tokyo, Japan if I wanted to. And today, because of trading, I'm able to travel the world, do what I want to do, and not have to stare at a screen all day. Now, that's very powerful. So again, you don't need a lot of money. Actually, as a matter of fact, you can start trading with as little as $20, 20 bucks, and you can start with as little as 30 minutes to an hour a day. As long as you're focused in that time that you set aside, you eliminate all distractions. You set everything aside and say, I'm going to really focus on this skill. It'll happen. You'll start to learn, you'll develop the skill, and you can become independently trading. Because here's the deal. When people come into trading, they start out as a dependent, okay? A dependent, like your children. They depend on you, right? And like this, it's the same way when you come in. You're going to depend on mentors like me and my other expert traders, and that's okay. Come in as a humble student. Depend on your leaders. But ultimately, the goal is for you to become independent, where you can go anywhere in the world with an internet connection and learn how to make profits trading in the market without anybody's help, okay? So our goal for you is to become an independent trader where you can make money anywhere in the world. Now, let's get into how this is possible, what we do, and exactly how we do it. But I have a question for you first. And this right here is basically going to determine whether you watch the rest of this call. Because what I'm about to cover is our training, our mentorship, everything that's included, and how you can get started right away. But first, I need to know this, and you need to know this. If I'm able to work with you one-on-one, I'm able to mentor you every step of the way, give you the same training, the same community, and the same resources that I've been given access to, would you feel 100% confident starting to trade with Masterminds Trading right away, today? I want you to think about that real quick. Would you be 100% ready to move forward right away if I gave you the same tools and resources that I've had? Perfect. If your answer is yes, let's get it going. If your answer is no, then this probably isn't going to be a good call for you. You should probably exit the call. But for those of you that stayed with me, let's talk about this. There's 4 key components to what we do here. Number 1 is the training. Number 2 is our mentorship program. Number 3 is the community. And number 4 is the signal. So let's break it down. This is how it's going to work. As soon as you get started right away, we're going to plug you into the Masterminds Trading website. You're going to go on the website. You're going to register. Once you've done that, you're going to have access to 3 phases of training. Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3. Basic, intermediate, and advanced. You're going to go through basic training 1. You're going to take notes, learn from the lessons. And once you've done that, at the end, you're going to have a one-on-one mentorship call. On that one-on-one mentorship call with myself or one of our expert leaders, they're going to go through all of your questions with you. We're going to answer your questions, set up a trading plan for you, and give you some clarification on the training, okay? We're going to give you the notes from our mentorship call, and you're going to move right over to Phase 2. You're going to go through Phase 2, same thing. Take your notes, watch the video lessons, and then we're going to have another mentorship call. On the second mentorship call, we'll cover everything that you've learned, go over your questions, we'll provide you notes, and then you're going to go over to Phase 3. You guessed it. So we're going to go over to Phase 3. We're going to get all that squared away, and then once you've done that, we're going to have a mentorship call. We're going to cover the Phase 3, and we're going to also cover the whole training system, at which point we're going to set you up with your trading plan. We're going to set up your goals, your profit targets, get all of your questions answered, and then we can get you moving forward trading live. Now, why is this important? Okay, as you notice, we have ongoing mentorship. It's like algebra. If you don't know algebra 1, there is no way you're going to know algebra 2, right? Especially with trading. That's very important. You have to know the basics before you understand the advanced concepts. So with that being said, the biggest reason we recognize that people fail in trading is overwhelm. It's the biggest reason. They get overwhelmed, it's too much information, and they quit. The reason why so many of our members are sticking with it and they continue to trade is because they have the one-on-one mentorship every step of the way. They're actually given the help that they need across the board. That way, if you have questions, you're getting answers right away, so you understand the concepts and you can continue to move forward, all right? So with that being said, That's really the key to what we do, is our one-on-one mentorship program, okay? Now, the other two concepts I want to cover with you are the community and the signals, okay? As soon as you get on board right away, we're going to get you plugged into our trading chat. You're going to jump on, you're going to meet our leaders, you know, we're going to do the whole congratulations, welcome to the team, all the rah-rah fun stuff, and then you're going to get plugged in to a professional group of traders. Now, there's going to be people in there that are at your level that are brand new. There's going to be people there that maybe they trade part-time, they make a little money here and there. There's going to be traders that are making a full-time living with it. And then there's going to be traders that are getting exceptional results, okay? And most of the time, those are going to be the traders that you're going to learn from. So it's a great opportunity to network and also learn. But one of the keys to our trading community is our signals, okay? And if you're brand new to trading and you don't know what a signal is, it's pretty simple. Whenever we take a trade, myself and our expert team, we're going to provide you with our exact trade setup, okay? That means if I take a trade, for instance, I decide to buy Bitcoin, just an example. I decide to buy Bitcoin at 4,500. I would send that to the group. I would give you your exact inputs, so all you have to do is copy, paste, and profit. That's it. You just copy and paste the signal, put it into your trading platform, and you go about your day. That's it. It's pretty simple. As of today's date, now this is time sensitive, okay? We're looking at the end of 2018. We're coming into the new year here. But as of today's date, right now, we're 86.7% accurate, which means that technically speaking, following our signals, you could win 8 out of 10 of your trades. Now, again, there's no guarantees. Past performance does not indicate future results. I want to put that out there. But right now, we're very, very accurate, which means theoretically, someone could come in and really capitalize on that. And that's what we want you to do. It's a learn while you earn philosophy. So while you're learning the skill, you have the opportunity to come in and make some good money as well. It is possible, okay? So again, the 4 concepts we just covered. Number 1, the training system. Everything you need to know, A to Z about trading, setting up your accounts, reading charts, literally, you guys. And right now, if you're brand new and you're thinking, Sean, this sounds great, but I don't know a whole lot about trading, don't worry about it, okay? We have tons of resources for you, and we're going to mentor you every step of the way, okay? So again, the training system. Number 2, the mentorship, ongoing mentorship through the life of the program. As long as you're with us, you're going to get mentorship and webinars every single day, okay? Number 3, the community. You're going to have the opportunity to network with some great people, meet our trading family, and get to know everybody in all of our leadership, okay? And concept number 4 is the signals. You're going to be able to learn while you earn by copying our trading signals and hopefully make some profit here in the market, okay? So again, those are the 4 key concepts to the Masterminds Trading System and exactly what we do. Now, for those of you that have maybe been looking at this before, you know that we have over 550 testimonies and we have tons of proof of results, profits, and what people have done, okay? Now, if you have questions on that, some of it should be on the website here. If not, you can always reach out to us and let us know. All of our contact information will be contained on the website. Now, for those of you that are ready to go and take action, I have one question for you. If I'm able to work with you one-on-one and mentor you and get you set up with something affordable, would you be ready to take action right away? All right, then this is exactly how it works. If you're ready to go, you're an action taker, you're ready to go today, let's get you set up, okay? Down below on the website are going to be our pricing packages and exactly how you can get started, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and select the package that best fits your needs, okay? Once you've done that, you're going to get in contact with myself, okay? And we're going to get you set up in the trading chat as well as on the training website, okay? So as soon as you pay and you get in, you're going to get full access to our website. We're going to schedule a mentorship call. You're going to get access to our community and our signals, okay? So it's very important that right now, if you're ready to go, you go down below, you click on the package that works for you, and then you're going to be given instructions from there to go ahead and get started right away. So I really appreciate you guys for being on today's call here with me. You guys could have spent time with anybody else, anywhere on any other video. I personally believe there is a strong reason why you've been brought here. I believe that. And I think that what you're going to find through trading and this opportunity, that trading is the ultimate wealth building vehicle. The skill set of learning how to trade and invest can take your life to a level that you never imagined. I mean, listen, I was living at the men's mission not even 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I lived at the men's mission. I had a hard time through my life. My mom passed away. I had some rough issues in my life, and I lost it all. And ever since learning how to build a business and starting to trade, my life has completely changed. I'm able to do what I want when I want at a moment's notice. I'm able to help over 1,500 people in over 20 countries. I've touched people all over the world with our trading education, and I've been able to work one-on-one with so many different people. It's been such an amazing experience, and it's my hope that you're ready to take action right away and get in on our training. So thanks a lot for joining today's call. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the other side of success.